Hey there, welcome to the Riot gameplay overview. My name is Sage and I'm the developer of this game. Riot is a mech-action roguelike inspired by Armored Core, Risk of Rain, and Borderlands. In this game, you pilot a combat mech called a rig through a series of increasingly difficult stages by collecting and using various weapons and power-ups, as well as earning permanent parts that you can later use to customize your rig. Every run in Riot starts here, the Armory. This is where you collect your starter weapons for the run. You can spend a currency called scrap that you'll earn during your runs to upgrade your armory over the course of the game, thereby increasing your initial power and allowing you to scale up and move faster through the game's levels. Upon exiting the armory, you'll be taken to one of a few possible stages. For the moment, the first stage is the Wastes, but more possibilities will be added as development progresses. In each stage, your main objective will be to find the transporter and activate it. This will summon a boss that you must defeat to progress to the next level, so make sure that you're suitably prepared before moving on. To power up, first you'll need to defeat enemies, who drop a currency called encryption tokens. Encryption tokens are used to open chests containing weapons and volatile mods. I'll get deeper into this in a future video, but in short, weapons are guns, melee weapons, and launchers that you can use to deal damage to your enemies. They're assembled out of a series of components that combine together to produce the overall stats of the weapon. Weapons are also divided into categories of light, medium, and heavy. Depending on how you've built your rig, you may have more or less capacity for weapons, so you'll want to plan ahead. Volatile mods, the other form of progression you'll find during your run, are power-ups with various effects and conditions that you'll use to create awesome synergistic builds to help you keep up with the power scaling of your enemies. Here you'll notice some glowing blue areas. Those were caused by the volatile mod I picked up in the armory. It causes enemies destroyed by lightning damage, which is dealt by the status innate to the pistol we started with, to leave behind an area which causes chain lightning to strike enemies within and boost the player's energy recharge. Now that we've powered up a bit, it's time to fight a boss. This boss is the Shot Caller, an enemy rig pilot using a lightweight build and dual SMGs. Bosses in Riot are either enemy rigs or, well, not enemy rigs. Defeated rig enemies drop outer parts, which are heads, torsos, arms, legs, and backpacks. Non-rigs drop inner parts, which are boosters, target acquisition systems, and generators. Rig parts, similar to the weapons mentioned earlier, are composed of a series of components pulled from various complete sets and combined together to create various unique possible parts. On top of that, parts can also drop with rare mods that provide additional bonuses on top of whatever normal stats the part has. Between runs, you will often head to the garage. This is where you can customize your rig by changing which parts you have equipped. You can also personalize your rig by changing the colors of its parts. As you can probably tell, there's a lot more that I could get into, but I just wanted to get a bit more gameplay footage out there so folks could see what it's like to play the game. I'm working hard to get everything to a spot where I'm ready to start distributing playtests. As a first-time developer, I want to make sure I collect plenty of feedback to make sure this game can become the best it could possibly be. I would love it if you'd subscribe to this channel and wishlist the game on Steam. I'll be providing more details in both locations as development progresses, but in the meantime, feel free to leave any questions or feedback you have in the comments. If you made it this far, thanks for being along for the ride. See you next time.